Okay, so let's begin our class for today. Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to learn material changes for our science. Okay, so let's begin our class for today. Okay, some materials can change when heated or cooled. Okay, when we say heated, that means that we're making it more hotter, or when you say cold, that means that we're making it cooler. Okay, we're like putting it in a refrigerator, okay, or putting ice on it. That is how we cool an object. Okay, this can also change the properties of the materials. Okay, okay, here it is. Here is the definition of heating and cooling. Heating is when a material gets more heat, making its temperature to increase. Example given, burning or sun drying objects. When we burn an object, that makes an object hotter, right? When we boil an object or a liquid, that makes it hotter. Okay, cooling is when heat is taken off from a material, making its temperature to decrease. Example given, freezing or leaving hot objects to cool down at a room temperature. We can use refrigerator in doing this process of cooling, and also we can just place an object into a place where there is a room temperature. Okay, heating means becoming hotter, and cooling means becoming cooler. Okay, here, page later. But okay, I think you can open it. 64. Page 64. Okay, here are the bricks. Okay, heating clay to form a brick. To form bricks. This brings a change in color and hardness. Look at the bricks. We call it clay bricks. At first, it looks like this, but when we hit it, it will look like this. Okay, this is the process of heating the bricks. The next is the popcorn. Okay, heating corn kernels to make popcorn. This brings a change in shape. The corn kernels, all right, when we hit it, do you know what is corn kernels? We can buy it in supermarket, and we can cook it and make it popcorn. It will look like this. Okay. We also use heating in popcorn. We heat the popcorn. Okay, next. Glass blowing. This looks amazing. Blowing air into melted glass to make objects of different shapes. Look at the glass. It became an elephant. It looks like an elephant. Alright, this is going to be looking like this. And next one is, okay, look. There's an agar and gelatin. Agar and strawberry juice. When we put agar in the strawberry juice, it will look like this. Okay, it will become a gelatin. It also this one, it use cooling, not heating. Okay, we use cooling for the gelatin. Right, at first, of course, we have to use heating so that we could dissolve the agar, and then after that we have to cool it down to make it solid. Okay, next is water. Freezing water will change it into ice. When we freeze the water, when we put it in the refrigerator, and make a form into it, okay, it will look like this. It will be ice, and it will solidify. It will become solid. Okay, next one. Some materials can change when heated up or cooled down. For example, butter, when we heat up the butter, it will be liquid. It will melt. Okay, and then water will freeze when cold in a freezer. When we put water in the freezer, it will be solid. Okay, you can touch it. You can put it to something to make it cooler. Okay, now please open your book to Page 61. Page 61. Okay, what are they? A. Doughs or B. Juice mixed with jelly. What's this? What's in the picture?
A.
A. Doughs. Very good. They are doughs. Number 2. What makes them change? A. Cooling or B. Heating? Number 2. A. Cooling, B. Heating.
B.
B, very good. Good job. The answer here is heating because we are baking the cake. The cake. The bread, the dough. Okay, so we use hot temperature to do the baking.
Finish.
Finish number 2?
One. Finish.
Okay. Number 3. How do they change? A. Dough rises and changes in color. B. The mixture changes in shape.
A.
A. Very good, Namon. It's letter A.
Finish.
Very good, Aida. Very good, Gan.
Finish.
Very good. Very good.
Finish.
Okay, let's wait for Scene. Scene, 1 minute. Okay, finish everybody?
Finish.
Okay, next.
Finish.
What are they? A. Doughs. B. Juice mixed with jelly.
Just mix with jelly. B.
Very good, Lakim. So number 1 is letter
B.
B.
Teacher, finish.
Wow, very fast.
No, finish.
Okay, take your time. Number 2. What makes them change? A. Cooling. B. Heating.
Cooling.
Cooling. Very good.
Finish.
Good job. Number 3. How do they change? A. Dough rises and changes in color. B. The mixture changes in shape.
The mix อะไรไม่รู้ The mix อะ The mix to challenge เนาะ นี่
Changes.
Change in อะไรอะ
Shape. Shape.
Shape.
Very good. Good job.
Number T ตอบอะไรอะมี Number T ตอบอะไรแล้วนะ B ฉันตอบ B ขอบคุณ
Finished, everybody?
Finish ด้าปิดไมค์เปิดไมค์อยู่เหรอ พี่ชนะ Finish
Okay, take your time. 1 minute.
Finish
Okay, now let's move on. Observing materials when heated or cold. Okay, this is an experiment, but we're going to have another experiment. So we're going to skip this one, but we're just going to do the written activities, okay? Okay. Okay. Hi. Alright, so what is the shape of the chocolate? It is square in shape, brown in color, and soft. That is how the chocolate looks. But when we heat it up, it will melt into liquid and it will be brown in color. Still brown in color. And when we cool it up, when we cool it down, it is page
หน้า63
Yes, 63. When we cool it down, it will be hardened. It will be harder. And it will be solid and brown, still brown in color. When you're finished in number 1, please say Please raise your hand.
Teacher, finish.
Very good.
Finish. 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 Finish.
Okay, let's wait for.
No finish.
Okay, let's wait for scene.
No finish.
1 minute.
Finish.
Okay, next, number 2, modeling clay. What will happen? How do they look like? It is soft and it can be molded into different shapes. And when it is heated up, what will happen? There's no change in color, but it will be softer and some parts will become oily. But what will happen if it's cooled down? It will be harder. It will harden.
Finish. 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 Finish.
Okay, let's wait for Namon 5 and Prim and Scene and Kapun Kapan.
No finish.
Let's wait for Prim and Naman 5. Okay, let's wait for Naman 5.
Finish.
Finish Naman? Finish? Okay, take your time.
No finish.
Okay, one more minute. Okay, next one, 1 baht coin. What will happen to 1 baht? How does a 1 baht coin look like? Okay, it is silver in color. It looks shiny and it's very hard. So that's how a 1 baht coin look like. And then what will happen if it is heated up? All right, if it is heated up, there will be no change. There will be no change, but it will feel hot when you touch it. Okay, but what will happen when we cool it down? When we cool it down, still no change, but it feels cold when touched. So that's it. So the material in 1 baht coin is hard, very hard.
Finish. Finish. Teacher, finish.
Okay.
Teacher, no finish. Finish.
Okay.
No finish. Teacher, finish.
Everybody's finished?
No finish.
Okay, 1 minute for me.
Finish. Finish.
Okay. Oh, we're almost done. Okay, next. We found that some materials changed when they heated. Example given, the chocolate and the modeling clay. When heated, the chocolate became liquid while the modeling clay became softer. When these items were cooled, they became hard again. Other materials did not change when heated or cooled. For example, the 1 baht coin. It doesn't change, right? But the chocolate became liquid, okay? And then the modeling clay became softer and a little oily. But when it's cooled, it became hard again.
Teacher, finish. Teacher, finish. Need. Teacher, open.
Huh?
Open.
Page 63.
ด้านล่างหน้า63ด้านล่าง แล้วทำไมของเรามันดูงงจังดูด้วยซีเน่
Okay.
Finish.
Okay, let's wait for the others.
Teacher, no finish.
Okay, take your time.
Teacher, หมดเวลาแล้วหมดเวลาแล้วต้องกูดบายแล้วให้มันหมดเวลาแล้ว
Okay, let's have the conclusion first.
ทุก
Okay.
คนใครยังไม่เสร็จแคปหน้าจอได้นะ
Okay.
เข้าเสร็จ
Everybody
แล้ว
quiet first. Okay, today we learned the changes in materials when we heat it up or when we cool it down. So what will happen when we heat up the materials or when we cool it down? Okay, we have some written activities, all right, and also we were able to give our hypothesis about what will happen when we heat up an object and we cool down an object. So that's it for today. We're going to have an experiment. Okay, can everybody open your book to page 64, 65, 64 and 65. Look at pages 64 and 65. What you're going to do is to pick one. Okay, 64, 65 and 66, you're going to pick one experiment and you're going to make a video about it. Okay, for example, you can have jelly. You can make jelly, or you can make an ice, or you can light up a candle, or you can cook an egg, you can boil water, okay, you can make an ice cream, or you can fry a chicken. Okay, and then submit that video online. Okay, I'm going to give more details in your line group. So that's it for today. If you're finished with this part, you can say goodbye to your classmates.
Bye bye.
Bye.